Welcome back. Even as kids, we were taught that brick is best. You remember the story about the three little pigs and the big bad wolf? Yeah. Brick structures aren't maintenance free. The good news is a little maintenance now can save you a lot of money and frustration down the road. I recently got a first-hand look at how that's done thanks to our friends at Approved Home Improvements.
Moss, mold, milky marks, missing mortar. These are the telltale signs that your brick might need some attention.
When we get done, these colors of these stones will completely change. They're actually covered in mold. And here you can see it's so bad it's actually got a pretty good growth on it.
How long does it usually take before a newly built chimney or a newly built home with brick starts to show some of those signs?
Well, this one's 10 years old, and this one's showing some pretty good signs. That's why we're using it today as a demonstration. It's not sealed, it's open and porous. So every time it rains, it soaks in. In the wintertime, all that moisture freezes, and that's when all the damage occurs.
Sealing the brick protects it from the elements, but that's easier said than done. James Anderson and his team at Approved Home Improvements begin by building scaffolding and giving the brick structure a thorough cleaning.
We're going to power wash this chimney, so we have to have the outside of our material that we're working with completely clean so everything will dry and adhere to it and do what it's supposed to do. This is the mold that was inside the mortar joints on the chimney. As that grows and the root system gets bigger, it blows the mortar joints out. It needs more and more water, and it just progressively tears the chimney apart.
Yikes! If you have a fireplace that's attached to your home and this kind of gunk is in your chimney,
those mold spores, allergies, anything like that, they're coming directly into your house and getting pumped through your heating and cooling system every time.
now that the chimney is squeaky clean, it's time to apply the sealant.
So there's two different products. The one product that goes on the crown is 100% waterproof. It doesn't let anything go either way because your crown is like your roof. You want it to be 100% waterproof. So the crown, as you see, it had more of a brown look to it, nor it looks more like a new natural concrete. And as that dries, that will actually expand in volume and seal any crack.
So no water trading through that thing now?
Ever. That's 100% watertight. Now the rest of the chimney we seal also, but we use a product that is basically like a car cover. It seals your chimney, doesn't let any water in. It's porous enough that it lets the moisture evaporate out of the chimney without holding it in. So no longer will you have any penetration to the bricks. So between the two things that we've got, none of the mold will return, the deterioration will stop, and the chimney's good to go for 10 years.
Your newly sealed chimney and hearth are almost like a freshly waxed car. There's a noticeable shine, and now water just beads up instead of soaking in.
If you don't do something preventative, like putting on a sealant, eventually you're gonna have to pay for tuck pointing.
Right.
Is that a lot more expensive than just doing this treatment?
Well, you can compare that price to an oil change compared to a new motor. We can prevent health issues, we can prevent structural issues with the chimney, and in the end, it saves you a ton of money.
They do it all, from simple chimney sweeps to some serious chimney repair. Call Approved Home Improvements at 314-780-6080.